If you've had shoulder surgery such as slap repair, rotator cuff repair, decompression, cleanup, you've done your PT, been cleared, and your shoulder is still stiff, weak, or painful, this video is for you. Being cleared just means you're healed enough on paper. It does not mean your shoulder's actually rebuilt for the way you want to live, work out, or get back to sports. Today I'll show you why that happens, what most post-op shoulder plans miss, and 4 exercises we use with clients who've been told there's not much more we can do to finally get their shoulder moving and feeling right again. I'm Dr. Joey Seyforth, online shoulder rehab specialist with Comeback Performance. We work with active adults who are months or even years out from shoulder surgery with slap repairs, rotator cuff repairs, decompressions, who've been told by their surgeon that everything looks good and by the PT that they're maxed out, but they still can't do what they want to do without pain or fear. One of my clients summed it up like this.
My wife and I talking about, I went several weeks to the guy post-surgery and addressed none of the things that you addressed.
If that feels familiar, let's walk through what's actually being missed. Here's what cleared usually means. Your surgeon's happy with the healing on imaging, your PT is taking you through a standard protocol, you can move your arm through certain ranges and do basic strength tests, but here's what it doesn't guarantee: that your neck, upper back, and shoulder blade are moving well, that the ball of your shoulder is sitting and gliding properly in the socket, that your nerves are calm and not constantly on edge, that your shoulder feels confident under the loads and positions you actually care about. So you pass the checklist, get discharged, and then reaching overhead still feels tight or blocked, lifting, throwing, or sleeping on that side still feels sketchy. You've been told it looks good, just give it time. Time alone, though, doesn't fix bad mechanics. There are 3 big misses I see over and over with post-surgery shoulders. Number 1 is no big 5 work. No one's truly addressing your neck, thoracic spine, shoulder blade, shoulder joint, and nerves together. The focus is almost all on the repaired joint itself. Number 2 is no real strength and stability rebuild. You do bands, table exercises, and light machines, but never progress into real-world strength and stability, the kind you need for lifting, sports, or even confident daily use. And number 3 is no return to sport or return to lifting progression. You've been told you're cleared, but not actually trained back into what you do. Benching, overhead press, back squats, pickleball, golf, swimming, throwing. There's a huge gap between safe to move and ready to perform. To start closing that gap, we use the Big 5 lens and then rebuild 3 key mechanics: upper back extension rotation, shoulder blade rotation control, and shoulder and trunk stability under load. Let me show you 4 drills we use all the time for post-op clients who feel stuck. These drills are for people who are past the initial healing phase and have been cleared by their surgeon or PT to work on motion and strength. Make sure to use the pain traffic light. Green is not having any pain and feeling good. Yellow is a slight increase in symptoms that settle after 24 hours. And red is spiking your symptoms the next day, telling us we did too much stimulus the day before. Drill 1 is a banded scap angel for shoulder blade and overhead mobility without overloading the repair. Anchor a light band in front of you at about chest height. Grab the band with both hands elbow straight and walk back to create light tension. Bring your hands towards your hips. From there, slowly move your arms up and out into a Y or angel position, ending with your bicep near your ears if comfortable. Return down with control. The cues we want are thinking shoulder blades tipping back and rotating up as your arms rise. Keep your ribs down, don't crank on your low back. Complete 2 sets of 8 to 10 slow reps. And if you want the full Big 5 shoulder guide, you can download it using the link in the description. Drill 2 is a banded wall open book for upper back T-spine rotation and scap motion so your shoulder stops stealing everything. Hold a light band at chest height near a wall. Get into a half kneeling position beside the wall, hip and knee close to it. Hold the band with both hands out in front of you, slight tension. Keep one hand centered while you slowly open the other arm away from the wall, following your eyes with your hands, rotating through your upper back. Return back with control. Cues are to rotate from your ribcage and upper back, not just your arm. Stay out of sharp joint pain. You're looking for a stretch, not a stab. Complete 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps on each side, taking note if one side is able to rotate better, as this can be contributing to why you're still having shoulder issues. Drill 3 is a supine weighted pullover for controlled overhead range and truncated scap control. Lie on a bench or your back on the floor with a light weight. Start with both hands straight up above your chest. With a slight bend in your elbows, slowly lower the weight back overhead toward the floor in an arc. Go only as far as you can control without pain or rib flare. Then pull back to the start using your lats and the muscles around your shoulder blades. Cues are to keep your ribs down and core lightly braced. No big arching through your low back. Move slowly. This is about control, not max range or heavy weight. Complete 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 controlled reps. And drill 4 is a crab. Close shin, shoulder stability in an extended position. Sit on the floor with your hands behind you, fingers pointed out or slightly back, knees bent, feet flat. Lift your hips up a few inches off the ground into a crab position, supporting yourself on your hands and feet. You can hold this position or rock back and forth to mobilize the shoulder into extension. Cues are to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Think proud chest. Focus on even weight distribution through both shoulders and hands. Complete 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps, not forcing into end range. You can move your feet closer or put hands on a bench to make things easier. Let's recap. If you're months or years out from shoulder surgery and still can't reach, lift, or play the way you want, it's likely not because your repair failed. It's because rehab never addressed your big 5 areas. With your neck, thoracic spine, shoulder blade, shoulder joint, and nerves together, you never truly rebuilt strength and stability in the patterns you care about, and you were cleared on paper but never trained back into your real-life demands. The banded scap angels, banded wall open books, supine pullover, and crab work are just 4 of the drills we use to start rebuilding that missing capacity. If shoulder surgery was supposed to be the fix and you still feel stuck, it doesn't mean you're out of options. It means you need a better plan than you're clear, just live with it. To help with that, I put together a big 5 training guide that breaks down the exact 5 areas we talked about: your neck, thoracic spine, shoulder blade, shoulder joint, and nerves, plus the tests and exercises to start changing each one. You can download it using the link in the description. And if you want a personalized, second opinion style post-op plan, someone to look at your big 5 areas in the context of your surgery, your imaging, and your goals, then text me the word pain to 720-710-4371 to get a tailored step-by-step approach on how to permanently fix your shoulder pain. Our mission at Comeback Performance is to help over 1 million people around the world eliminate their shoulder pain, avoid unnecessary imaging, injections, and surgeries, and get their lives back. After you reach out, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're putting out daily content based on your guys' questions on shoulder-related topics regarding pain and rehab. At Comeback Performance, the comeback is always stronger than the setback.